Hello viewers, welcome once again to another episode of African Confessions HD right here on Extraordinary Africa. My name is Solution Uncle. If you're still new in this show, we publish lifetime confessions. Usually we publish anonymously for their own safety reasons. And today is video 2 of 2. If you have not yet watched the first video, make sure after watching this one you go straight and watch the first video I published in the morning. In this second video, we have 4 confessions. Stay tuned as we are going to take you through all the stories. But before we go into the stories, I think we have to talk about this man, John Okafor, Mr. Ibu. Rumors are circulating that Mr. Ibu's leg was finally removed. It's sad news. It's sad news. For those of us who grew up watching this man on Nollywood, let's not forget him in our prayers as he's still struggling for his life. It is reported that Mr. Ibu's leg was cut off last Monday. Mr. Ibu is suffering from unmanaged diabetes. Unmanaged diabetes can lead to amputations, usually of toes, feet, or legs. Causes include reduced blood flow and peripheral neuropathy. And when this happens, you won't feel your feet or your toes. If you can't feel the pain, you may not realize you have wounds or ulcer on your feet or leg. You may continue putting pressure on the affected area, which can cause it to grow and become infected. Reduced blood flow can slow wound healing. It can also make your body less effective at fighting infection. As a result, your wound may not heal. Tissue damage or death may occur, and any existing infection may spread to your bone. If the infection can't be stopped or damage cannot be reversed, amputations may be necessary. We wish nothing to Mr. Ibu but the best. Wish you a speed recovery, our legend. Okay viewers, let's move into our confessions. Yellow Solution Uncle, please post anonymous. I need advices from people. I grew up staying with my grandparents. They were young grandparents. My father had me at a very young age. When I was 6, my grandfather was 49, whilst grandma was 45. My father impregnated my mom at school. Both parents agreed I was to stay at mom's side till I was 6. I moved to my father's parents at 6, started staying with my grandparents and 2 half-brothers. They are very rich. Since day 1, grandmother hated me, but grandfather liked me. Grandmom will always scold me for no good reason. At nights, I could dream grandmother attempting to kill me, but I wake up immediately. When I wake up, I will start praying. The following day, grandma will be giving me hard jobs to do, always scolding me for no reason. She treated us differently. Grandmom used to say, "Your mother is a bitch. You're not my son's child." Life was not easy at my grandparents' home. This other Friday, I went to my mother's place for a weekend. I told her what I was facing. She decided to take me back to her parents' home. Grandma phoned my maternal grandmother, threatening to bewitch her if she was to take me. We don't know how she knew my mom was planning to take me. It even surprised us. My maternal grandparents were afraid of the witchcraft threats. After weekend, I returned to my father's parents. This time, Granny was worse. She was trying to kill me. She put poison in my food and I didn't eat. Instead, the maid ate the food and she recovered at the hospital. Another thing which made Granny to hate me was I knew her secrets. She have a top post in church. In church, everyone knew her as a Christian, but at home, she was a different character. One Sunday, after the service, I remained in church doing my prayers. They didn't knew there was someone still in church. To my surprise, Granny came out of the vase room before the priest. The two never looked to the gallery. They hugged and kissed. Granny turned back and saw I was in the church. From then, she was always attempting to kill me, but pretending liking me because she was afraid I might expose all what happened. So, at my grandparents' home, there is a flower used to be irrigated by milk. Granny loved that flower more than me. One day, everyone was not around. I boiled water with table salt and placed it into the flower. The flower immediately got dry. Within few months, my granny was caught red-handed with the pastor. Grandfather drank poison because of that. Grandmother was demoted from her church roles. After a few months, she became mentally ill. She was hit by an overspeeding car whilst trying to hug it. Now it's almost 40 years after all this took place. None of my cousins is not married. You date a man, he use and dump you. Healers say our grandparents were ritualists. She especially our grandmother, she has a flower which produced money. That's what affecting us, and it's unreversible. Please guys, is this unreversible? Can you please help me and my siblings? We are suffering. Yellow solution uncle, please hide my identity. I have tried so many platforms. I am a 27-year-old male. My story goes like this. I met my girlfriend later last year. We started dating earlier January this year. So the thing is, I was not completely honest with her as I was afraid of being yet again. I lied and told her I've got a child while I don't have any. See, my past relationships really hurt me so bad that I didn't want to be fully committed to someone until I feel or proven the worth of that person. The girl turned out to be everything I needed in a woman. She was there for me when I was sick. She left a sick mother at home and came to help me when I was sick. That is when I became all clear that she is serious. Before all that, she asked me to introduce her to my parents. I was a bit reluctant to do that as I needed to be sure, because this is the first person I ever introduced to my family and I want her to be the last. I don't want to come up with different girlfriends at the respect of my parents. So in August, she found out I lied about the child and she broke up with me. I begged her to come back to me as I really love her, but she told me that she already found someone. I was really surprised that in a period of 2 weeks, she already found someone, but she agreed to get back with me and said I will have to prove myself to her. And she said she would decide as time goes on if I am fit enough to be with her. Guys, ever since we got back together, I've been sacrificing everything to show I love her, and I just didn't want to believe she is taken by someone else. But even though we are back together, our communication is very poor. She doesn't have much time for me on the phone. She doesn't visit me. Mind you, I moved out of the place I was staying because she did not get along with my friend in that place. But still, she just not into it much. I am helping, yeah, financial. Sometimes I'll give you everything I have and go on a month without food in my room or buying myself anything, yet still seems like I'm nothing to her. The next confession is strictly for the people above the age of 18. All viewers below the age are advised not to watch or listen. Here is what's happening. I started dating this guy mid-2021 and broke up in November same year. We then met again this year, January, and continued with our relationship. I got pregnant in March and we were fine. Things changed around August. He calls once a week or no text saying he gets home tired and sleeps the whole day. He is working straight nights. Mind you, we're not staying in the same town. I went and visited him last week and he was all lovely, dovey, doing everything right. But one thing I notice is that he doesn't come. Usually, he is the type that lasts not less than 15 minutes when we're having sex and reach climax at shame. Now he gets off me while I was still busy saying he's tired and I am too sweet, so his juices take time. I don't want to lie, I was so hurt because without me seeing him come, the day I was going home, he gave me 300 rand saying he doesn't have money and he doesn't know when he'll see me again. He is busy. I am due next month. I don't know what he has the most. Him not having time for me or him not satisfying me during intercourse. I suspect cheating, but I don't want to start a fight based on suspicious. I am really yet. A yellow solution, uncle. I am sorry to be asking you to post this for me on your channel. I am a lady aged 27. I just recently lost my job. Honestly, I am struggling. I am depressed. And what even depresses even more is that my child is at a private school. She have not been attending school lately due to a tremendous and outstanding balance. May I at least ask you good people to at least assist me with a job? I know if I could ask for donations, it would be more like I just need the money for myself. I am wanting the job, but I don't have the luck. I go to bed hungry sometimes, but that does not really matter because the only thing I care about now is my child's fees. As I'm now trying to work on enrolling here into a public school. I am kindly asking for assistance. It can be a job, it can be any account. I appreciate. I don't know what to do anymore. Please assist me. Thank you guys for sharing your stories with us. We have learned from your past. And I would like to appreciate that. It's a fact. We learn from other people's mistakes. We also learn from our own mistakes. And to the first confession, my sister, I am very sorry for what happened in your life. It will be a very difficult life for our child if, as parents, went separate ways. Yes, we might have arguments. Yeah, he was cheating on me, this and that, but the one who is going to suffer is our child. I'm so sorry, my sister. Now, you need to start fasting and praying. Seek a God-fearing church. Seek a God-fearing church. We'll be with you in prayers. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. And there was this other confession. Let me check, guys. I'm kind of forgetting. You are saying, yellow guys, my story goes like this. I met my girlfriend late last year. We started dating earlier January this year. So the thing is, I was not completely honest with her as I was afraid of being yet again. I lied and told her I've got a child while I don't have any. See, my past relationship really hurt me so bad that I didn't want to be fully committed to someone until I see or feel he is someone worth it. The girl turned out to be everything I needed in a woman. She was there for me when I was sick. She left a sick mother to came and look after me when I was sick. When it became all clear that she is serious before or that she asked me to introduce her to my parents, I was a bit reluctant to do that as I needed to be sure because this is the first person I will be ever introduced to my parents. As at the end, the girl broke up with you, my brother. Now you are still trying to fix yourself into the relationship. I think it's better you look for someone. If someone manage to cheat on you, there's no love. There's no love. But maybe she might be testing you. So play carefully. Guys, we need to pray for these relationships. Before getting into a relationship, you need to pray. If your relationship is not working, you can pray for it. Yes, you can pray for it. Guys, what's your thoughts on the two stories we have talked about so far? And there was this other confession. Let me check. Here is what's happening. I started dating this guy mid-2021 and we broke up in November same year. We then met again this year, January, and continued with our relationship. I got pregnant in March and we were fine. Things changed around August. He calls once a week or text saying he gets home tired and sleeps the whole day. He's working straight nights. Mind you, we're not staying in the same town. I went and visited him last week. He was all lonely, dovey, doing everything right. But one thing I noticed is that he doesn't come. Okay, he was not satisfied in bed. Guys, what's your thoughts on this one? A solution uncle. I am not in a position to comment on this one. It's up to you, girls. It's up to you. What's your thoughts? Yes, guys, I'd like to thank you so much for tuning in. That was it for this afternoon. Thank you so much for always supporting Extraordinary Africa. The channel is growing each and every day. And that was video 2 of 2. Make sure if you have not yet watched the first video, after watching this one, go straight there. Thank you so much, guys. Peace be with you. Bye.